Hello, citations. What to do? Let's stop the gamer off father. Durag gang, you know the vibes. Like, Rob, let's get it. Hello. Let me raise this up a bit. Hello there. My best Obi-Wan impression. Hello there. My television show is trash. Only works on hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Durag Nation. Hello there. So Tony Shark, Treasure Valentine, Z Tankin. What to do, Zachary? What's up, Joel? Amel, LaShawn, what's up, JDXD? Tony Shark in the building. Aqua's life partner, what's up, Ability? Dude, hello. Gotham Knights stream. I'll cover that later. I didn't feel like it was worth doing a stream just to watch outfits. I want to see gameplay. That's why we're doing Avengers. What's up, Mandalorian? What to do? Pepe Le Pew, Shadow Widow, H-Town. What to do, Mandalorian Martin? Treasure Valentine. Shout out to all my defenders. What's up, King? What's up, Zaquan? Hey, yo, what's up, J Moist? What's up, Herb? Y'all dread hearts in the building. We think you're first, but you're like 92nd. That is unfortunately the facts. What's up, Jamario? Herb Phillips. What's up, Zach? Iron Man 3 is a shipment. Good news yet? That's what we're going to find out. How's everyone doing on this fine Wednesday? Marvel's Avengers just revealed
Screw the rules, I have money.
The latest shipment. And it is, unfortunately, Iron Man 3 again. What's up, Raider Rich? Thank you for that 5. What's cracking? Nothing but my back. Actually been working on my sleep positions. Trying to do some more stretching and yoga. I'm primarily waiting for the development blog, see if they're going to do one. Nick said that they're targeting this week. So the dev blog could drop either today, tomorrow, or Friday. Save your resource for later. It's weird. I'll pull it up. They did the flashback thing before. But this isn't even a flashback thing. Like the last time they did a flashback thing, they're like, okay, starting now, we're gonna have the old shipments in order. We're bringing them back for a limited time discount. Now they're just literally just saying, oh, we're just gonna do Iron Man 3 again. It's like literally we're just doing Iron Man 3 again. No flashback sale, no flashback announcement. We're literally just doing Iron Man 3 again because they've completely given up on shipments. Subtext Gen, hope they drop news about Bucky. Same. Probably Friday knowing them. True. I think the blog will be tomorrow. We get Iron Man 3. Yeah, so Iron Man 3 came out originally when they introduced shipments. Then they started doing flashback shipments because people were saying that they missed out on the old shipments. So they said, okay, well, we're going to run through all the old shipments in order so that you can get it again. And now that that's done, they go from a Black Panther recolor right back to Iron Man 3. So I think they literally just don't have anything for shipments and they've just given up. IGN yeah, I know all about the IGN premiere. I am covering the potential Avengers blog instead because I am interested in Gotham Knights gameplay. I will do a video on the new skins later. They could have done like Kamal MCU or something. They still have some leak. They still have some of the skins that Miller leaked. They're still, I mean, besides Thor, there's still the Thor Ragnarok with the Surtur helmet. They could do some other stuff. I don't know why they're holding Thordis. I don't know what they're doing with Thordis. For the next few weeks, the marketplace skin is going to be the swimsuit stuff. This week is Thor, next week is Iron Man. So I don't know what they're doing with Thordis. Are the developers doing anything with NPCs? Not that I've heard. Sub True Savage. Yeah, at least Iron Man sweatsuits are shipment instead. Those to clean kids. Can't say this is lazy. Of course, it's obviously lazy. I mean, I don't know what their plan is, but like I straight up said they've given up on shipments. They've straight up just given up on shipments. I mean, that was obvious though, like 5 skins ago. like they went from Wakanda Stealth, then starting with that Ultimate Day of Captain America. That's when you knew that the effort was just gone. Like they were like, okay, we're not going to put anything good in shipments anymore. we're gonna save the good stuff for the marketplace. That's when they just gave up. That was pretty obvious. This is just them continuing to give up. The next natural progression is them to just start recycling the shipment skins that were actually good. What up, Drew? When would I expect Winter Soldier release? That's what we're waiting to find out. What's up? They are recycling Iron Man 3 again. The Iron 4 shipments. Thor, this is a clearing winner. That could have been a shipment. I assume they're going to make that like a store bundle, like you pay $5 and you get the Thordis and you get like 500 credits. They just dropped the She-Hulk for a show. They should, but I don't think they are. Ignoring Jane Foster's Spider-Man. So in terms of Spider-Man, Nick said something interesting that I covered previously. When it comes to skins, he mentioned that there are certain highly requested skins that they don't have access to. I'm looking at some of these new skins. Ooh. Different hairstyle, customizable parts. These Gotham Knights skins are kind of heat. Definitely making a video about that. Convinced they're broke. Money is definitely an issue. I mean, they did say they were stopping operations primarily because of the money. It wasn't worth the investment. So we're still waiting. I'll wait till 1 before I give up on Marvel's Avengers doing anything for the blog. Yo, these Shinobi style Gotham Knight skins are heat. That's how you do skins. Yeah, we definitely doing a video on that later. Wouldn't the blog be tomorrow? Well, no. If this is a development blog, it could fall on a Wednesday, it could fall on a Thursday, or it could fall on a Friday. All of those things have happened before. Because remember, these development blogs are basically replacing the roadmap. Development blogs used to be just very, very brief. either blogs about one particular aspect of a patch, or a very small update about what they're working on, and now they basically become roadmaps. If you're just coming in, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And so far, no interesting Avengers news yet. It's 9 minutes after 12 my time, and so far we've learned that the shipment skin for this month is just them recycling Iron Man 3, and they already revealed Swimsuit Thor is coming tomorrow, which we knew last week. You don't think they're struggling financially? Yeah, I said that. I've long since said they are struggling financially because their business model is terrible. This is for a live service game, especially one as expensive as a Marvel licensed live service game. Their monetization is horrible. Their strategy is terrible. They're relying entirely on producing skins to generate revenue, pretty much, and they're not that good at that either. And apparently they also, for some reason which we don't know, don't have access to highly requested skins that would make them more revenue. It's weird. So I'm guessing when Nick said that, he is referencing to the symbiote Spider-Man in particular, and probably MCU Jane as well, because it's pretty obvious by now that the MCU Jane skin is never coming out. I wish they would just straight up say that, but it's probably never coming out. Same with symbiote Spider-Man. And I don't know why. Legally, I could kind of understand why they wouldn't be able to get certain Spider-Man skins. I don't know what happened with the MCU Jane, because they have the license, they have permission to use Jane Foster. They put her in the game for a cross promotion. They have permission to use her skins and sell them, but they had nothing for MCU, so it's weird. Why isn't Jane coming? Kate came hella late because, for one, this is later than Kate was, and two, Miller has been checking the files. That's why we basically know what potential skins are coming for the next month, and there's no sign of MCU Jane among them. So to me, that means it doesn't exist. They're not doing it. Love Silent Spider. Yeah, the Gotham Knights skins are fire. I'm loving those Shinobi ones. They advertised Jane skins coming. They're going back into work. Well, technically, they did release Jane skins. They released all the Jane outfits that they previewed, except for Thordis, and then they called it a day. I mean, we're obviously still going to get MCU outfits, but when it comes to Spider-Man, it doesn't look like anything is going to be coming, particularly MCU. Because the only MCU Spider-Man skins left, pretty much, outside of maybe like one thing, are the No Way Home stuff, and we know by now that the No Way Home stuff are some of the skins they didn't have access to. When will the PS5 be back in stock? You have to ask Sony, or just download a stock tracker, so you can get a notification whenever PS5s go back in stock. Like I was like Winter Soldier. Look at this way, Jane skin is coming this month. There's not a day for it, bro. I admire your optimism, but the Jane skin is not coming. There would be no point of even releasing it now. The movie's not even going to be in theaters any much longer. Thor: Love and Thunder came out in the beginning of July. There's no point even releasing it anymore. It's not coming. Honestly, what's the point of releasing content based on movie releases without having access to movie skins? Exactly. I don't. That seemed like a waste. That the MCU skins seemed to be like the way that they were going to get their money back for their investment in making Jane Foster. I mean, I can't imagine they made Jane Foster knowing that they wouldn't have access to the MCU, because that would be crazy. If they were designing Jane Foster and they found out they could put out Jane Foster, but they wouldn't be able to get her MCU skin, it would make no sense to do it. Just do a different Echo character. Gotham Knights skins are fire and they're free. Well, not all of them. But yeah. Sky Preach. It could come out when it comes out on Odyssey. That is true. It can. What, like 3 months from now? They're gonna have MCU Jane 3 months from now? Dub. You're maining Batgirl. I'm definitely maining Robin, but Batgirl is definitely going to be second. Is there potential they were promised, then the deal was cut off? Anything's possible. I have something weird is going on behind the scenes, and Nick only just alluded to it, but he didn't offer any details beyond that. What's up, Cap Tay? They'll wait for Thor 5 to give us a Jane skin. You want to main Nightwing? Nice. Yeah, I'm literally going to play Nightwing last. I'm going to play. He's literally going to be last for me. I'm going Robin, Batgirl, Red Hood, and then we're going to do Nightwing. Someone just posted a wanted sign for Jane Foster. Yeah, these skins are heat. The reason they canceled the Batgirl movie but not the Flash is because the budget for the film is close to $300 million. Yeah, that's a tougher one to eat. Yeah, eating a $90 million loss is bad. A $300 million, can't do that one that easy. Red Hood was Blizzard, don't kill anyone. But they really hurt. Can't wait for Captain Marvel Scarlet Witch. What do you think the development update would be? Assuming it's not delayed, sometime this week. As Nick said, as previously reported, he said he's targeting the end of July, which is now over, or the first week of August. So we are in the first week of August. So starting from today, it could be anytime in the next 3 days. Don't worry, I'm doing a full video on Gotham Knights. What does development update start? We're not waiting for the start time. We're waiting for it to actually happen. It's not like a dev stream. It is a blog, and we're waiting to see which day it drops. Who is your main Avenger to play as? I've been playing Jane Foster mainly to level her up to 175. Get her all ready for the end game. That's what I do every time a new character comes out. When a soldier needs to hurry up and get dropped. Need that drone status damage. Absolutely. Are we getting Winter Soldier MCU skin? Probably. They've been failing when it comes to Jane. Hopefully they step their game up with stuff in this next blog. Hopefully Grant be the DC Flash as the show's ending. Yeah, they definitely need to hard reboot the DC. Leave Matt Reeves and the Batman alone. Let him do his thing. That's separate. But for the DC extended universe, they need a hard reset. Or well, Durag said he's trying to build his own thing with Black Adam, and he said that he wants Henry Cavill. So see how the Black Adam movie does, and then just listen to The Rock. Uncle Casual in the building. Bring me Bucky. Same. I don't know how to get to 175. It's so difficult. Oh, watch my video! ! Level up in the chat. I tell you exactly how leveling up works in Marvel's Avengers. Same to you, Jedi Mind Tricks. ! Level up in the chat. If I had to put money on it, I'd say the blog will probably, if the blog doesn't drop at one a day, then I'd say money is probably Friday, but Thursday since they do have a blog. Appreciate the sub, Ghost Regan. Welcome to our gang. Here's that sub, Tizzle. Welcome to our gang. I would say they're either going to have the blog on Thursday, or they're going to announce that the blog is on Friday, because they've done this before. They've done a regular blog, and then in the blog they said, "Oh, by the way, check tomorrow because we're going to have another blog, but this one is going to have the information that you actually want." So that's definitely something we could see. Love the Saitama shirt. Yep. Oh yeah, love the One Punch Man. All the anime stuff they have is really dope at Fan Dominion. Definitely go check them out. In general, their stuff is great, but also it helps the channel. Link in the description, link in the chat. ! Merch. Code Sadot gets you 10% off. Saving that video for later. Nice. Yep, it'll walk you right through it. We know our accuracy, not these weak recolors. True. Actually, almost done with Spider-Man champion skill tree. Nice. I can't be bothered with this champion system. Once I get all the skills in the champion tree filled out that actually do something, I just give up immediately. Other games are coming out in 2022. The only ones that I am paying attention to are Midnight Suns, Gotham Knights, Hogwarts Legacy, and God of War Ragnarok. And of course, Multiverses is already out in open beta, but Multiverses is coming out of open beta as well. And that game is also very good. You said if I ain't worthy, you grind this game religiously. Facts. It's literally just a flex because it does nothing. You want to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Definitely not me. Is development update today? That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting to find out. I'm refreshing, but honestly, I'm just waiting until 1 o'clock. That's probably when it would drop if it does. Oh yeah, I forgot about NBA 2K23. Oh yeah, we're going We going crazy with these Gotham Knights skins. Totally. Definitely get Midnight Suns and Gotham Knights. Can wait for Midnight Suns because that game still looks worrying to you. We'll be able to play Gotham Knights solo. Gotham Knights is 2-player co-op. Unfortunately, no 4 players, but makes sense for a stuff game. So obviously it's co-op, so play it solo, play it with your friend. Just, you won't be able to do that if you're on PlayStation and your friend is on Xbox. Gotham Knights, God War, Hogwarts Legacy, back to eating good. Midnight Suns hype just collapsed as soon as the card mechanic was announced. I mean, people seem to be into it, mainly because the production value is pretty high. Obviously, it would have been much more hype if Midnight Suns wasn't a turn-based strategy game. But for the people who are into that genre, it seems to be getting some good buzz. The Avengers doesn't get this issue together next year. Oh boy, yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. Get a PS5 by the end of the year. Good. That level up video helped a lot. Appreciate it. You're welcome, Jab Mindtrix. Man, shipment skins found so hard. Bro, somebody posted on Reddit. Let me actually download it. That was too funny. Like, someone actually posted all of the shipment skins in order. And you can see precisely the moment they gave up. It's really funny. Let me grab this one real quick. You'll support Avengers till wheels fall off. That's the spirit. New to the channel, enjoying your content videos. Very helpful. Appreciate you, Jason. Welcome, Jason, to the Durag gang. These are all the shipment skins in order. That was you, Neil? Shout out to Neil. This was actually funny. To everyone just coming in, welcome. We are currently waiting to see if the development blog is dropping. Appreciate sub, guys. Welcome to Durag Gang. We're going to wait around until 1, and then I'm going to assume it's not coming. Done over that damn Widow skin with the horrible hair. But about 8 hours Sunday loving up Jane. Actually like the gear system now. Makes more sense. Right after Iron Man. The development updates usually come out tomorrow. So because these are not the normal development updates, they have released in the past on Wednesday. They've released on Thursday. They've released on Friday. So starting today is when we can have the countdown clock going for the next development blog update. You know what's dropping tomorrow. In terms of cosmetics, yes, they told us last week that that the marketplace skins for the next 3 weeks are going to be the summer skins, and in order is Black Widow, Thor, and Kate and Iron Man, and the next shipment skin is Iron Man 3 right there. The third one at the top. That is the mystery skin for the shipments this month. Iron Man 3 again. But I don't care about skins. I'm waiting for the development update that we were told was coming this week. So they definitely they definitely gave up. Actually, do I have a picture of Iron Man 3 skin that I can use to fill in the blank? or just for the arrow. Yeah, here it is. I'll just take a picture. Just get a real quick picture of it. Mystery has been solved. Hate that Karen haircut so much. Yo, when I saw that, I'm like, no, because it's not even comic accurate. They were basing it off of a comic skin, and it's not even comic accurate. There we go. Right back to Iron Man 3. Hope we get a Kate Bishop summertime. I mean, knowing them, that we might not even get any more. These might be the last ones. Bucky, indeed. We're still waiting. Well, Thor and Iron Man have widows. Pretty much expect all these summer skins that are remaining to have the exact same promotions that Black Widow had. Any news? That's what we're waiting for. For those that missed it, obviously Thor summer skin is the next marketplace skin dropping tomorrow, and the new shipment skin is right here, Iron Man 3 again. Think you're gonna put Avengers down until content drops? Gotham Knights is gonna be your main. I'm on that multiverses right now. I'm excited for Gotham Knights. They're doing a big marketing push this month with IGN. I downloaded Lego Marvel, the whole Lego Marvel collection, so I'm going to be streaming some of that. Next summer skin's coming in October. The main Super Goat, damn right. Put some respect on Quake, absolutely. How the hell make decisions? They don't realize it's going to disappoint the majority of the community. Vendors taking too long for content like Echo character in 6 months. She-Hulk in the thumbnail look super clean. Thank you very much. You're gonna tell me try multiverses. It's amazing. I've streamed it twice now, and I've been playing it a lot off stream. It's so good, and it's so free. You don't even need a PlayStation Plus to play it. It's just free. Only thing you pay for are some of the characters, and you can earn the characters for free by grinding gold. Lego Marvel go crazy. Lego Marvel absolutely sucks. It's all well, we'll see. We're gonna play all of them. That grab and toss soup has is so fun to use. It's amazing. Do I like egg? The food? Yeah. Do you think they will increase the size of the strike teams? Definitely not. Multiverse is great, but Finn and Jake need to be there. I don't know about Jake, but definitely Finn. I just meme Laajune because he was playing multiverses and he was going through it on stream. He literally walked off because he got cheesed by a Finn. Oh, it's too funny. So I forgot the Knights. Haven't played it in a game Red Hood since the Justice 2 and Arkham. Yeah, the skins today that I've seen look absolutely fire. The Shinobi ones look fire. Batgirl has oof. She has some good. She has a couple good ones. So I'll say that. I was like, oh boy. They got Batgirl looking right. Not expecting the dev update till Friday. No recolor skins Avengers should take notes. To be fair, the shipment skin that Avengers is dropping this month isn't a recolor. It's an MCU skin technically, I mean, it's an MCU skin they've already released twice now, but it's not a recolor. Nab says, I believe you say that shit is because of dope. Batgirl looking like a main. Batgirl looking like a main off the strength of her outfits, to be honest. I'm still rocking out Robin though, because he looks fire too, and I love his gameplay. But Batgirl go hard. Play the Witches players. But the admission just got here. Shipment skin is Iron Man, and we're just still waiting to see if the blog will drop at 1. What's up with Stormbreaker? It ain't coming. That's what's up with Stormbreaker. It ain't happening. One for me is in 25 minutes. What up, Dread? Batgirl does look fine. Cheers to the character model. Dudes, facts. and they're definitely going crazy with the skins in Gotham Knights. I'll definitely go with that. And I think those are all the ones you can earn. I'm gonna watch the IGN video later, and I'm gonna upload a video going over all the new skins. Her looks great too. Her looks fantastic. All the Marvel's Avengers players who've suffered from hair don't have to worry about that with Gotham. I think it's safe to assume that Winter Soldier will come this upcoming update. Definitely not. It's definitely not safe to assume anything when it comes to Avengers that you are excited about. Like the great MJ says, expect disappointment and you'll never be disappointed. For the development update, my expectations, first and foremost, probably the block is delayed. But if it doesn't get delayed, my expectations are Cloning Labs release date, next playable hero. What's going to be an event that replaces Cosmic Threat? The next one is Tachyon Anomaly. It's smart they won't release Winter Soldier in October. Just worry, might as well show you some Batgirl. I do want to show one in particular. Just because I want to look at it. I've been looking at them. But they are pretty fire. Let me see. Gotham Knights updates. Gotham Knights updates have been posting them as they've been getting revealed. I'll show you exactly my main Batgirl one. Oh, Sadistic Kitten posted it. As far as playable heroes go, I would much prefer Winter Soldier to She-Hulk. Mainly because I don't have any worries about how Winter Soldier will play in the game. I know he'll be good. I'm concerned about how She-Hulk is going to be useful in boss fights. Yeah, this is. I might not take this one off for a while. This one's gonna stay on for a while. This is what I'm going for. I'm need that immediately. Immediately. What's up, Flossie? Oh, the gold. This looks fantastic. That one goes hard. The Jim Lee Red Hood skin not coming off for you. Hope for Doctor Strange or Scarlet Witch on the Avengers. Just switch up the gameplay. Oh, you're going to be waiting a while for that, my friend. She-Hulk will be the same as Hulk. You're also wrong. That is true. She will be very different. New skin for Gotham Knights. Yeah, Gotham IGN right now is doing a showcase. They're showing off 28 new Gotham Knight skins. Sun's gonna be sick. It might love to see Cassandra Cain's outfit. Give you Captain Marvel. Like you used to play DC Universe Online. That is incorrect. I played DC Universe Online for the first time this year. I downloaded it. I made a video a couple weeks ago. Have not played it since, but it's definitely something I'm gonna circle back to. Josh, appreciate that sub on the Durag game. Going to be a Gotham Knights and Midnight Sun gear. It's also going to be a God of War potentially. Appreciate that sub, JB. Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is my main thing I'm waiting for. Stop playable hero. They're not ready. I'd be too overpowered. Got Quantum Controller on deck. For this point, no Shang-Chi or Doctor Strange or Ghost Rider. Marvel's Avengers. Might check out the She-Hulk series. Yeah. I mean, of course I've said I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not particularly excited about it. I don't think it looks good visually. Their Red Hood skins. All the skins I've seen so far for Gotham Knights today have been fire. Hercules will be the next playable. The Kevin Sorbo version. Any word on Thor? Still no word. Midnight Sun solo game. Not most player can't compare to Marvel's Avengers. Not only that, they're not. This is a bizarre habit that Avengers players have. Literally any superhero game immediately gets compared to Avengers. Midnight Suns not only is not a multiplayer game, it's not even in the same genre of game. It is a turn-based strategy. It was a single-player turn-based strategy game with cards. Marvel's Avengers is a live service multiplayer action looter. They're not the same on any level. I'm seeing Gotham Knights get compared to Avengers too. They're not even the same comic book canon. The title RPG pre-ordered simply because you love XCOM. Yeah, like if that's your thing, then people are gonna like it. Probably. Avengers holds the throne for best game of all time. Go on Gotham Knights on IGN. All you see is people say you hope this won't be another Avengers. Yeah, it's crazy that that Avengers is now synonymous with flops. Like anytime a superhero game gets announced, you immediately in the comments you say, "Man, I hope this is going to be like Avengers." Avengers has ruined people. It has actually ruined a section of the gaming community. Anytime they see a new superhero game that doesn't 100% meet their expectations on first look, they immediately say, "Oh, they get Avengers PTSD." Oh man, I hope this isn't like Avengers. Gotham Knights has both gear and skin. as disclosed today by IGN. I mean, they told us a couple months ago that there's going to be gear. It just doesn't seem like gear is going to be that impactful. Just from what I've seen, like they confirmed that you're going to start off pretty powerful. I'm not sure. And in the Q&A, they talked about different builds, but it's not a live service game. It's only 2-player co-op. It's heavily story driven, open world. Hope Bucky looks like the picture you got on the screen. Yeah, there's a couple really good Bucky character models that'd be really good. Guardians of the Galaxy separated from the fear. It 100% did. There were people, me included, that were skeptical. Partly because the marketing was bad, but partly because it was another Marvel game from Square Enix that looked a little suspect. Game builds tops. Thank you. Actually, like Avengers, the game has lots of potential. I don't think the game has much potential. I think the game is pretty much is what it is. If the Embracer Group, decides to put a lot of money into it, it can definitely improve significantly, but not that big. I mean, there's only so much you can do on the engine that this game is on. Is there an actual update today? That's what we're waiting for. For those just coming in, we are waiting until 1 o'clock, which is about 15 minutes from now. So far, the only news we've gotten for Avengers is skin related, and none of it is good news. Play Avengers like being in a toxic relationship. That is true. Game of the year 2020 was Guardians. It was definitely my favorite. I love that game. Avengers needs the same budget as games like COD or Fortnite because they only pump out garbage. You can't afford it. Now, unfortunately, in order to get that budget, you got to make that revenue. Fortnite has a lot of money to spend because they sell billions of dollars worth of cosmetics. And, that's the same with Call of Duty. And that's what I've been saying. Avengers was pretty much doomed from the start. Not only was their engine bad, not only was the game not finished, their business model, which they definitely need to go back on. I know they made a promise, but they've already shown that their promises don't mean anything. So for the health of the game, break your promise, change your monetization. Charge for heroes, charge for DLCs, charge for X. Do something. It's not working. Will Moon Knight take us to Egypt? The show, The show did in fact take us to Egypt. So Iron Man 3 was just in shipments. Iron Man 3 was just in shipments. It was twice. Where's the thickness for Jane? Still ain't out. Did I watch the Gotham Knights skin live stream? Nope. I've been doing this for the last hour, but I'm making a video later. Skins are way too expensive in this game. That's not true. You could always tell the people who aren't used to live service games. The problem with this game isn't that the skins are expensive, because they're not. Especially if you look at other games that sell skins in the marketplace. Comparatively, Avengers is actually relatively cheap in that regard. Appreciate that sub, Cosmic Nerds. Welcome to our gang. The problem is the quality of a lot of the cosmetics. Appreciate that sub, Cal. Welcome to Durag gang. Like, if you think the Avengers skins are too much, definitely don't play NBA 2K, and definitely you'll definitely be surprised with Fortnite and Destiny. Like I played Destiny for the first time, and I went into the shop and I saw that takedowns were $8, and I was complaining about Avengers takedowns being $6, and I hop on Destiny and they're $8 a piece. I'm like, what? No, people about to give you a heart attack, bro. Bro, you know how expensive 2K. Bro, let me break down exactly how 2K. This is how a real life service game is, and 2K makes $1 billion every year. This is how it really is. The base price of 2K is $70. Okay, if you're gonna play My Career, that means you're gonna have to level up your character and have by increasing their attributes. Well, attributes cost money, the in-game currency VC. So in order to get your starting attributes to an acceptable level for you to be able to play in the park, you got to be at least like 85 overall. Well, that's going to cost you, they used to cost you about 180,000 VC. Then it was 200,000. Last year it was 300,000. So just to buy the game and have your one character at an acceptable level to play in the park when you first hop on, you're spending at minimum $120. Minimum $120. And then that doesn't include the cosmetics. You know, every time you upgrade your character, you need to spend VC to increase their attributes. Then there's sneakers, shoes, shirts, outfits. Then if you want to give your character a boost, increase their stamina, you can buy boosts for those categories, but that's more VC. Durag is like 15, no cap. Now, if you want to get to 85 overall purely free, you can do that. It'll take you maybe 2 months if you don't have time to obsessively grind every day, but you can technically do it. And then the pricing scales for your attributes the higher you go. So it's actually cheaper to just give them $50 and just buy VC packs, or just another $100 on top of it. Yeah, So when I hear people complain about Marvel's Avengers cosmetics, I just roll my eyes, because they're not even nearly as bad as other games. You wrote with 3 hours rent food. I was going, facts, bro. It's not nearly as bad. Avengers doesn't even have a monthly battle pass. This is how bad Avengers monetization is. They don't have a monthly battle pass. They have challenge cards. Challenge cards only do not refresh every month, and they only come to the game when a new hero comes out. And heroes only come out about every 6 to 8 months. And then even when you do get the challenge card, you can do the whole thing for free. They just, to improve on that, they added a separate tier that you have to unlock with 1,000 credits. But the problem is, you can unlock the 1,000 credit tier with the credits that you got from other challenge cards. And plus you get credits as rewards on the challenge card. So even if you just spend 1,000 credits to unlock the challenge card and then do the whole thing for free, you're getting your money, you're getting your credits back anyway. Like they are not, this game is not at all optimized to make money, and it's crazy. It's actually impressive it's lasted this long with how bad the monetization is. People must be really buying skins, because the monetization for this game is terrible, and Marvel is very expensive. It's very expensive to make a Marvel game. That license fee is huge. This game could have easily been a $1 billion. It could have, should have. Y'all post merch exclamations. Bravo, well done. Keep up the work. Thank you. I will. To base your income stream on skins is the biggest dropping back. And that's the thing. A lot of people are a sucker for buying skins, but it took them more than 6 months to have MCU skins in a Marvel game. Think about that for a second. People had to literally beg Crystal Dynamics from September of 2020 into 2021 to have MCU skins for sale. And they didn't get those out until May. Like, Marvel fans, comic fans, if you have a comic game, they will always buy skins. Why are skins so expensive? They aren't, as we established. So in general, the reason, if you're talking about in general, in other games, it's because live service games are expensive to run. So in the case of Fortnite, it's a free-to-play game. So there's no entry point to play the game. So but it's very expensive to maintain the game, especially since they do so many crossovers, which requires licensing fees, which are very expensive the bigger the IP is. So they have to make sure that their optimization for the marketplace is good, the quality is high, so that they can make that money back and keep it going, so they can invest more into the game. Multiverses was $20 for a Batman skin and $15 for a Batman ring out. Yeah, monetization be crazy. What's up, Asgar? Chillin'. What's up, Barry Allen? They're $20 for your skin. That's the thing. Avengers high-end skins are $14, 1,400 credits, which you can earn for free. Low-end legendaries are $9. And I think epics are what, $7? And then they regularly have sales where the skins are half off. So Avenger skins just aren't expensive. I mean, obviously, if you're not, obviously $14 is relatively a lot if you don't have a lot of money, but overall, it's not, especially compared to other games in the same genre. Rare is like 500. Appreciate the sub, Johnny. Welcome to Durag game. Like Future Revolution, when that game first opened access to the game, they had skins for $50 a piece. Trendo, appreciate that sub, well, Durag game. Mobile games are even worse. If I see a $50 skin in one game, a $30 skin in another game, I don't want to hear anything about how Avengers is bad when it comes to their marketplace, because it's not. If $14 for a skin for a MCU skin is too much for you, you don't need to be worrying about buying skins in the first place. People don't see the amount of spending 10,000 Future Revolution. Yeah, there are people that happily do it. Well, I think the Gotham Knights, they're good. They look good. Mobile games are crazy. You have to sell MCO account because you get a bank off it. I should sell my Duel Link, my Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links account, because it's just sitting there and I know it's worth some bread. Captain Marvel is coming eventually. This program only speak facts. That's true. Who I want in the game, Doctor Strange looks at Sam Choice Pitbull. Any news on Spidey? What news are you looking for? Because Spidey is, I guess, is a pretty old character, so I'm not expecting any news about him. We are 1 minute away from 1 o'clock. So let me do a quick refresh. So I'm expecting that we're going to have to wait until tomorrow. For Marvel's Avengers. Who still plays PS4 in 2022? A lot of people, because of those shipments, because all those shipment problems. They still don't have them regularly in stock. Usually come on Fridays. They come on Thursdays, but they sometimes they've done them Wednesday before. They've announced a update blog on Thursday that's coming on Friday. That Speed PC was hot garbage. You're not wrong. On PS3, you guys are when Fortnite released a skin for Marvel, they released the rest too. It's smart. Their problem was semi discounts. Fortnite also, that's the other thing. Fortnite, when they release a new when they do any new crossover skin, they go all in. You know, when No Way Home came out, they were like, okay, well, we're going to give you a symbiote. We're going to give you 3 different Spider-Man skins, including the symbiote. We're going to give you a No Way Home skin. We're going to give you a Zendaya MJ skin. And we're going to give you an emote so that you can take off your mask and see Tom Holland's face. They go all in. Avengers drops the skin. It's just like, yeah, just here's the skin. Send this. Pay for his Winter Soldier Cap skin. Shipments were once a month. Yeah, Iron 3. Shipments weren't once a month. Iron Man 3 would have been fine, but geez, we have to wait. Yeah, this one looks particularly bad. Because it's not the fact that they just recycled the Iron Man 3 skin. It's the fact that they didn't accompany it at all. They didn't say this is a flashback. They just said, we're just giving you Iron Man 3 again. Appreciate that sub chat while we're Durag gang. They just said, oh, here's Iron Man 3 again. We're not doing the flat. They didn't announce the flashback sale again, where they go through all the old shipment skins and it's only $50 per shipment. They just said, nope, it's Iron Man 3 again. What did it do, Craig? So it's 1 o'clock now. No Avengers blog yet. So that means unless they're waiting until 2. So far, nothing. So the only Avengers news we've gotten so far is that they are giving up on shipments. The next shipment skin for this month is Iron Man 3 again. So for those who don't know, we're waiting for the development blog. Crystal Dynamics developer Nick E said that sometime first week of August, which is this week, they are trying to launch a development blog. And the development blog is going to have information on cloning labs, which is patch 2.6. And he also said they will go over all the other content that is being substantially worked on. And if that's the case, that would mean it would also have to cover all the playable heroes they plan on dropping this year. Where's Thordis? It's in the game. Miller confirmed that Thordis was included in the last patch. They just haven't put it for sale yet. So I'm guessing they're going to make it either the marketplace skin after the Iron Man summer skin comes out, or they're just going to put it as a store bundle like they've done for other skins. If there could be an Injustice 3. See, I'm the wrong person to ask. I've not played any of the Injustice games. I'm not into those types of fighting games. That's why when I heard EA was developing a Marvel fighting game, I was like, eh. Any news on She-Hulk? None so far. Much left for the guides. Glad I could help. So She-Hulk, as we heard from Miller, was supposed to be the next hero, but they decided that they're going to do Winter Soldier instead, which is weird because they're going to miss out on cross promotion with the show. But after the whole MC James fiasco, seems like they don't care that much about missing out on cross promotion. Into multiverses, I am into multiverses. I have played Brawlhalla, I played Smash Brothers before, and I ended up really liking multiverses. I have not played a Mortal Kombat style game since the 90s. I don't know the status of She-Hulk. According to Miller's intel, she's close to ready at the very least, because they were reportedly on track to have her finished by December of 2021. So if She-Hulk was on track to be done by December 2021, and they've just decided to release She-Hulk second after Winter Soldier, that could mean they could come out pretty close together, I would say. Do I have any predictions on the upcoming Marvel movies series? Yes, most of them are going to be bad. I'm letting you know right now. I think I heard Chloe Bennett is coming back for Secret Invasion, so that should be really good. The Daredevil show, I hope it's good. I don't have any faith in it. I think the Echo and Agatha shows are going to be awful. I think Ironheart is going to be mid at best. I think Guardians 3 is going to be good. I hope the Kang Avengers movies are good, because I do like Jonathan Majors. But the EA Marvel fight game is like multiverses. That would be interesting. Wait till everyone sees how EA charges for stuff in the new game. That's the other concern. Is there a chance Bucky and She-Hulk could drop at the same time? There is. I don't think it's a high chance, but it is something they could do. Because I never sure loves to change date times. Imagine if Homelander was a guest character, but MK was voiced by Anthony Starr. He's actually a mod. You can. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but thank you. Welcome to Durag Gang. There are mods for multiverses going around right now, and you can actually mod your Superman to look like Homelander. Pretty dope. That one I can say. Daniel O'Leary, appreciate that sub. While we Durag Gang. Most people are going to watch She-Hulk show mainly for Daredevil. Pretty much. I'm watching it for Wong and Daredevil. That's it. Chloe has openly said she's involved in other projects and hasn't been contacted about Secret Invasion. Doesn't mean she's not lying, but temper expectations. That means she can't say anything. Well, that means it's probably a surprise. What models of Bucky have you seen that look good for a game? I posted them in my thumbnails lately. This one that I have in my wallpaper is one. What's up, Jeff? You missed the reveal that Marvel's Avengers has given up when it comes to shipments. Iron Man 3 is this month's shipment skin. All hope is lost. We're still waiting for Thor. Mainly, I don't care. I've stopped caring about skins. I'm just waiting for the content update. This is probably the best character model I've seen for what potentially could work in Avengers for Bucky. This is my favorite, personally my favorite one. Let the Batgirl skin. Actually, I made a nice little graphic for this. Batgirl got that. Batgirl looks awesome. They've done some pretty amazing stuff for her. This is another good one. $445 people waiting for something that isn't confirmed. Hopefully Friday. Yep, I appreciate every single one of you hanging out. This is a wallpaper I designed for Winter Soldier. If he looks like this, that would be dope. Who am I main in Gotham Knights? Definitely Robin, followed by Batgirl, then Red Hood, and then we're closing out with Nightwing. Why don't you just drop someone like Wolverine? Well, it takes them, unfortunately, it takes them quite a while to develop new characters, but also Brian, the lead developer, has pretty much said that they're not doing Wolverine. Why is there a waiting room for something to come out today? Because we're waiting for something that we thought might come out today. That's how it works. We were not given a specific day, but based on history, blog updates have come out on Wednesday. They've come out on Thursday. They come out on Friday. So we're waiting. It's pretty straightforward. Brian the Cryberry. They're sleeping on making a Omega Red movie. At least we're disappointed together. Exactly. Everything is better together, including being disappointed by Marvel's Avengers. That is Buck of the Winter Soldier. I love that title. Why don't they give us Thunder Thighs skin for shipments? Well, I assume they want to make money off of it, but I don't know what they're waiting for. Their prize MCU skin. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised that they made a character just to sell MCU skins, and then they didn't make the MCU skin. I don't understand. Fucking never called himself the Winter Soldier. That's right. We call him the Winter Soldier. I don't know if he did it in the comics, but we call him Bucky Winter Soldier. Gotham Knights skins go crazy. They do. The Batwoman movie the Batgirl movie got canceled. Yep. They also called the shipment new. That was hilarious. I almost thought that they posted it by mistake. Like I'm like, y'all do know y'all released the skin already, right? I'm like, yeah, we remember this. This came out twice already. Are you going to have a flashback sale or what's going on? Is there an update today? So far, no. Only update we got is that they've given up on shipments. they just said, here's Iron Man. Here's Iron Man 3 again. When are we getting No Way Home skin? I'm guessing we're never getting a No Way Home skin. I think No Way Home skins fall under the category of highly requested skins they don't have access to. Just saw a shipment for today. How could they drop the ball this badly? They just given up. I think they just gave up on it. Like they had ideas. They knew people wanted earnable cosmetics. They knew people had to have them in the game. So they did the whole shipment thing. But it's become clear that they don't think it's cost effective anymore to put anything good in the shipments anymore. That's why the last several ones have been basically asset flips. Avengers should add more blood and be more brutal. Is the Sony deal done? The Sony deal is done, but there are skins they apparently don't have access to. Power level 200 would be a nice addition. That's not wishful thinking. They've confirmed they're going to raise the power level cap. And the cloning labs is going to have new gear. Bug like that. If Bug looks like that would be fire. I hope he looks something like this. Yeah. Imagine they accidentally post an old post. I hope they say, "Oops, we posted the wrong one. We meant to post this other skin." Because that's the crazy thing. I just realized. I just thought of this. There are other recolors they could put as the shipment skin. They have 2 unreleased shit. A while ago, a bunch of the Ultimate Day Off Captain America that leaked along with several other recolors, including the Hawkeye, the Time Hawkeye one. There was also a Kate Bishop one and a King T'Challa one. They could have released one of those. And they said, no, we're doing Iron Man 3 again. So I was like, what? Why? Did I read the gore? I did not read Aaron's run, but I heard it was a lot more brutal than the happy-go-lucky fun time got Thor Love and Thunder. Need that Black Panther recolor. I don't know what's going on with the shipment stuff, man. It's crazy. We have these are the skins currently unaccounted for that we know exist. Thor Ragnarok with Surtur's helmet. Kate Bishop recolor, King T'Challa recolor. Those are out in the wild. We know those exist. And they're like, we're going to do Iron Man 3 again. You recently read it? I gotta check it out. They never fought Thor. That's when you knew it was going to be. I knew it was going to be bad when I saw the first trailer, and was like, "Oh, it's a comedy again." Kate and Black Panther these skins. That's true. Showstone was the best Batgirl. No, I'm sorry, no. Those movies were awful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but they were. Those Batman movies were dog water. All those Joe Schumacher Batman movies were dog water. We're waiting for hope. That's what we're waiting for. They could have done the Iron Man Homecoming suit since it's an easy recolor. That's why I'm like, have they actually legitimately given up on shipments? I'm actually curious. Because they could have put out a different recolor. They didn't have to do Iron Man 3. They had others they could have released. It's not like they didn't have anything made. So I'm really curious what the strategy is. Because they didn't announce it as part of a sale. Like a flashback promotion like they did before. They just literally called it a new shipment. And said it comes tomorrow, like no other details. He screenshot them out of Bucky and showed to Brian. He's not. Brian really doesn't like it when you tweet at him about content. With the Homecoming suit technically be a Sony thing. So for me, No Way Home is more of a Sony thing because it was a direct collaboration. Whereas Spider-Man Homecoming, all the other ones, or MCU, straight up MCU. They were not made in collaboration with Sony. Valor 2 are going to be destroying the iPods. Both Avengers Hater and Aqua having a field day with this. I bet they are. Aqua's probably yawning right now. About to hop on multiverses. Was there something about Winter Soldier? Apart from what Miller leaked, not yet. But he is expected to be the next playable hero, according to Miller. So we're just waiting to find out when that is. I was hoping they would drop something today or give us a hint, but I'm guessing that we're going to find out later in the week. Miller new, that would depend on the latest, what Miller leaks you were here for. So I've been talking to Miller and he's been looking for something new to cover. Miller, one of the things Miller is currently investigating is who Winter Soldier's voice actor is. We have a clue as to who it very well could be, But in terms of cloning labs, patrol mode, join in progress, next playable hero, Aqua's in school. Yeah, that's right. Actually, Aqua is literally in school. But in terms of all that, Miller has basically said that well's run dry. So at this point, we're just waiting for the development update. But we are currently investigating if the name that we have for who Winter Soldier's voice actor is legitimate. I don't think he's dropping with Cloning Labs, but I think he should drop with Cloning Labs. I think if Cloning Labs drops in, I think Cloning Labs is going to drop on the anniversary, which is September something. And if they do that, I think Cloning Labs should drop with Winter Soldier, but I don't think it will. I think Winter Soldier is going to drop with Ultron. You have so many ideas for Avengers. That's for X-Men Illuminati. Yep. Voice actor is the guy from Superman Lois, right? Tyler for Winter Soldier? No, that's not the name we heard. I forgot how to pronounce his name. Tyler Hoshin. He's awesome, but I can't pronounce it. I can never remember his last name. Batman wasn't Schumacher's fault. He directed, yes, but he was ordered by DCW to make a dumb Batman movie to sell toys because they didn't like how Burton made Batman too dark. Yeah, and the result was dog water. And then Christopher Nolan came and saved the day. Hearing about Clone Labs for over a year now, so I have no idea what they are. It was supposed to be the first Omega level threat, and then it wasn't. My favorite DC movie? Probably... my favorite's probably still The Dark Knight. 100% because of Heath Ledger. Think Bucky would drop like the content for 2.4 and 2.5 happened. I don't know what they're going to do with Bucky. I would hope that he would drop with Ultron. I don't think they should do another hero event for Bucky. That like how they did with Jane. If they're going to do a hero event, it should be like with Spider-Man, which came at the very least with due content. Dog water. Point where you're not expecting Clone Labs to October, November. Holy. I think I do Gotham Knights skins. I thought they looked fantastic. I'm gonna do a video on them later. Batman and Robin, the best one. I thought Batman Forever was better than Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin to me was unwatchable. So waiting for Batman 3 from Tim Burton. I'd be interested in Bucky could get an operation, but they're not doing operations. That's why I think he's dropping with Ultron. It's not going to be an operation. It's going to be a villain event, like how they did with Monica, potentially. No blog yet. Nope, still refreshing. Spidey content wasn't saying much too. True, but at least he came with stuff. It wasn't just Spidey. It came with the raid. It came with shipments. It came with a new upgrade system, new gear set. At least it was something else to the pack. Jane just came with Jane. Need to bring Hydra, Winter Soldier. Batman Forever was 7. Batman and Robin was 7.5. No, Batman Forever was a 4, and Batman and Robin was a 3. Love your heroes. But can you not hate on shows like I have to? I've seen it first. No, I cannot. One thing you have to know about me is that I have opinions, and I think that people should be able to express their opinions, especially even if they're not 100% positive and glowing. I've watched pretty much everything the MCU has produced. I've seen a noticeable drop in quality. So I think, in my opinion, that the Agatha and Echo shows are going to be bad. I didn't say they were going to be bad. I said I think they're going to be bad. And I'm basing that on the fact that a lot of Phase 4 content, in my opinion, was in fact bad. Yours is Brian and Multiverses be turned. Bro, whenever I see Brian and somebody playing LeBron in Multiverses, my eyes turn red. Winter Soldier story will be he was an accountant for AIM before finding Avengers. How do I feel about the canceled Batgirl game? The movie? I ain't heard about a game. The movie I thought was I need to see the Batgirl movie now. I need to see it. I need to see that movie. I thought it was going to be a bad movie. You can always tell the quality of the movie by the details. And I saw as soon as they revealed that costume, they did not care about the IP. They did not care about Batgirl. So I'm like, okay, well, this movie's probably going to be terrible. But if they thought the movie was so bad that they would rather lose $90 million than let people see it, even on HBO Max, I gotta see it for myself now. Ryan said I shiver in fear. That's cap. We literally on stream, I obliterated LeBron with Superman. We fully pissed they made Bucky Hero event. Falcon and Winter Soldier and Moon Knight were okay, but that's just based on. I had high hopes for WandaVision, and then I thought it was decent in the first half, and then the second half was horrible. I thought Falcon and Winter Soldier was okay for some parts. I thought the ending was awful. I thought the Flag Smashers were poorly made, and I thought the show got a little too preachy sometimes with their politics, to the point that it was just actually cringe. Moon Knight was up and down. It had some good episodes, then it had some episodes. Hawkeye was just dog water. It was one of the worst shows I've ever seen. Way too much going on. Horrible writing, horrible editing, bad music. I thought What If was really good. Had a couple bad episodes, but overall I thought it was really good. The best. I thought Miss Marvel was the second best. But it was pretty by the numbers and kind of boring. But it definitely had some interesting flair. But that creative directing style kind of went away in the later episodes, and it kind of just became. It felt rushed. It felt like it definitely needed a second draft of the script, and I definitely thought they wasted that mutant reveal. Know you love that Cap musical at the end. I can do this all day. Why do the Lego Marvel games have better skins? Don't sleep on the Lego Marvel games. Web was fire. Eternals is not good in your opinion. That Eternals definitely showed another problem with the MCU. When you have it, we saw this in Multiverse of Madness as well. You have a very talented director. In the case of Chloe, she very talented, but no experience on a big Marvel movie type of thing. And we could see how her style clashed with Kevin Feige and the studio's requirements. Adventures of Hero, appreciate that sub. I'm a Durag game. So I think Garfield should get a third movie. Definitely not. Then we get started on Eternals. She-Hulk. If for studios, appreciate that sub. Welcome to Durag gang. Appreciate you, Roberto. Feel like Gotham Knights gonna be better than why? Why is that the standard for superhero games? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's better than Marvel's Avengers. What matters is Gotham Knights good? Is it enjoyable? That is what we're going to find out. When I'm playing Gotham Knights, I'm not going to be thinking about Marvel's Avengers. If they drop Wolverine with his classic skins, they can make so much money. Any thoughts on Suicide Squad game coming up? Feel like people forgot? Yeah, because it's not coming out until 2023. It got delayed. I was looking forward to it more than I was Gotham Knights. I thought the gameplay trailer looked amazing, but it's not coming out until 2023. Andrew has been the best Spider-Man since 2012, so he deserves a third. I see no lies there. I gotta fix that walk and we'll talk about DX. If they put out Andrew Cameron in every Marvel movie, do I watch every movie? Just see Andrew. Do I think Daredevil will come to Marvel's Avengers? Not anytime soon. But if they are going to do Daredevil, if they are going to go that route, it will be because of the big emphasis in the MCU. But I don't think he's in the plans. I think they realize they need to kind of go bigger with their heroes. Because Daredevil, he's a big name. He'd be fun. But gameplay wise, he's something that we already have. He would basically be, you have basically the same weapons as Black Widow, just slightly changed. He'd be another grounded melee based character that's acrobatic, like Black Panther. Who's the best Robin? All of them. It's actually Chris O'Donnell. Chris O'Donnell is the best Robin. Captain Marvel or Marvel? Captain Marvel. Will there be a loadout soon? Soon? Probably not. Join in progress? Yes. They're relatively soon. Harley Quinn Suicide Squad actually looks like the adult actress in the Harley Quinn anime series, Kali Kryptonite. Yo, shout out to the Harley Quinn animated series, by the way. I love that on HBO Max. Is Pizza Papa coming to Avengers? No, the Rent guy he's going to be a playable character. His attack is he's going to demand AIM to pay their rent on time. If they don't, they just explode. They slept on Chris O'Donnell's performance. This is your Andrew bias, but if we get a Daredevil and Spider-Man team up, you wish it was Andrew's Spider-Man. Facts. Love Harley Quinn anime series. It's so funny. Can't wait till Thursday. Yeah, it was actually really good. It surprised me how good it was. They should add One Punch Man. They should actually make a One Punch Man game that isn't terrible. That's what they should do. Just so I got the Knights designs. Fire indeed. The characters who I like to see in what? CD being dumb. Will Marvel's Spider-Man 2 have co-op? No, it's a single player. You're going to switch back and forth between Miles and Peter. Real question is, where did Andrew Tate come from? Apparently TikTok, where all things from hell come from. Everything goes straight from hell to TikTok and then spreads throughout the rest of the world. Series is fire. Love Jim Gordon's phase where he was like miserable. Jim Gordon is hilarious. Is absolutely hilarious in the show. What's the update? So far, they've given up on shipments. They've released Iron Man 3 again, and they're passing it off as a new shipment. Still refreshing, but I don't think the blog is coming today. I'll give it another 20 minutes. Because I don't want to have to go live again if they announce the blog. TikTok was created by the devil himself. That's true. Why they give up on shipments? I have no idea. I'm guessing money. I'm guessing at a point they were just like, you know what? We don't have the money. We don't have the staff. We're just gonna, instead of spending resources and money to make good skins, we're just gonna throw in these asset flips. Brian needs to replace. I don't think Brian is a bad lead dev. I think he's a bad communicator. I think they need to have a community manager that is specifically in charge of handling public interactions, because I don't think Brian is good at it. I think they should bring back Chris Evans. They're probably bringing back Chris Evans. How will Embracer help the Avengers? Money. How do you beat the Beating the Eyes mission boss on Challenge 1 with Iron Man? Challenge 1? I mean, you should just be able to easily win that. Challenge 1 is the easiest difficulty in the game. Monica, also in general, very easy. All you have, it's a fight that favors ranged characters. Iron Man should be very easy as long as your build is decent. Just kill the Monica clones to get your damage buff to 10. Kill the elite Monica clone so the shield drops. When the shield drops, shoot Monica with everything you have. If you don't one-shot her, hide behind a pillar, because occasionally the one-shot thing happens when it's not supposed to. Rinse and repeat. Might be dropping Marvel's Avengers. What they need is more staff, better communication. True. Challenge card cheat is still a thing. I've heard it has been patched. It's funny, Harley Quinn are bringing Bat Family ahead of Gotham Knights. Feel it's a subtle way of cross-promoting. It kind of, yeah. They definitely, yeah. That could definitely be a thing. Yeah, they brought in Batgirl. They brought in Nightwing this season, and he's very funny. It's definitely better cross-promotion than the CW Gotham Knights. Holy, that show is rough. That show's gonna be rough. Starting to really get tired of the game. I don't blame you. But as long as the content drops as long as we get the content update this week, I think it's fine. Assuming it's, a good. The shipment skin is Iron Man 3 once again. You hate that they made Harley Quinn a lesbian. She only loves Mr. J. I love that they made Harley Quinn. First of all, I love Harley Quinn and Ivy as a pairing. It's fantastic. Also, Mr. J is terrible. It would make sense to have a Harley Quinn show where she's just getting treated like garbage by the Joker the entire time. And yes, within the show, she's bisexual technically. Imagine a Harley Quinn show where she's the Joker's lackey and just getting disrespected every episode. That's trash. Nah. They made the correct decision. It's much better as a show with Harley and Ivy together, which didn't even happen until season 2. What's up, Laajune? Have you recovered from your multiverses trauma? Who wins, Spider-Man not pulling his punches or Iron Man in the Endgame? MCU versions, I mean, I still give that to Iron Man. The Titan show is okay. So yesterday got bugged OP gear on Cap. Sucks you don't play them. Oof. What game are you looking forward to most before the end of the year? Hogwarts Legacy. I need it. Boss sipping, imagine. Yeah, bro. Laajune was going through it in multiverses. We still got to get you to pull up, Laajune. we need to play multiverses. We trashed June yesterday. Some random Finn player ruined his day. So GJ cool. Unfortunately, still dry today. Only news we got for Avengers so far is that they're recycling the Iron Man 3 for this month's shipment. We are waiting. Joker's beyond toxic. Indeed. Remember when the Suicide Squad movie dropped and people were saying Joker and Harley relationship goals? Yeah, if that's your relationship goal, you're very sad. Marvel's Avengers game should have Asgard story mission. For the actual Asgard, they should. Hope we get Killer Croc in Gotham Knights. I think we will. These bots be stalking. Walter Wright needs to be added to Avengers. It would be hilarious if he gets added to multiverses. Then needs to be nerfed ASAP. His back was so annoying. They actually canceled Batgirl. The movie, yes. They decided it was better to burn $90 million than to release Batgirl on HBO Max. Multiverse got you getting toxic. A new XP event going to happen every Thursday. Check back in. They usually have something going on. If they have a new character, at least. My most anticipated villain for Gotham Knights, Harley Quinn. They said they would not confirm or deny she was in the game. But they confirmed there's no Joker. They need to definitely continue that Thor and Loki questline. Yeah, they should continue that questline all the way to Asgard in Jane's timeline. And we just have a battle against her version of Loki. Iron Man Giant is a very got super canceled. National Slap a Bot Day, my favorite day. Cake Foster, you actually named yourself Cake Foster. That's a great name. You should be proud. Need to have the Man God come for Asgard. We have 2 Thors now. We should get a Man God OT. We need Asgard location. Yeah, I know they hired a new level designer. So I'm hoping they plan on pulling out a new location, especially Asgard. Just any new location. I'm kind of tired of the same maps. Did I watch the shoot showcase? I didn't watch the suit showcase. I did look at some of the skins though. We've just been here. But makes where it's actually 100 million. That's a toughie. You'll give the devs free ideas. I'm giving the devs free ideas for forever, but I mean, they don't want to do it. That's fine. Talk about the Woken quest line with that Thor. Yeah, we know. We've a lot of us have played the game since 2020. We're aware, but they need to actually bring that into Loki. So now that they introduced Jane Foster, we have a reason to fight. We have more of a reason to fight Loki. We know there's an evil Loki in another timeline. Also, where's the emote wheel? I will not stop asking for this. Why do you sell emotes in your live service game and you don't have an emote wheel? They brought in Jim Lee. You appreciate it? Yes. Joker Batman have been done several times. Just go play Arkham. Facts. As long as the game's good, I don't care that there's no Batman and Joker again. Honestly, I'm ready for a DC game that has nothing to do with the Bat family. Why I don't buy emotes? Exactly. You have you put emotes in your game, but you don't have an emote wheel, so people stop buying emotes. And your solution is not to make an emote wheel. It should just stop making new emotes. Need a proper Justice League game? Absolutely. The devs are trying to figure out how to do an emote wheel, then I don't have much. That's the thing. It's not that they're trying to figure out. They don't see the point of having one, which is worse in my opinion. Like I was listening to some people that were talking to the devs, one of the devs behind the scenes, trying to explain why we need an emote wheel. He literally just didn't understand why they would need to have one. And I was like, are you serious? What? Why haven't they added Thanos as a boss? Because he's not part of the main storyline. The main storyline for Avengers is AIM takes over, frames the Avengers. The Avengers overcome them. We find out that the real threat is the Kree, who are coming with an invasion, which already happened in the future, which we found out in Future Imperfect, and the Kree are coming back. And that's going to be the whole thing. In the meantime, we have the whole thing with we had a side thing with Claw and Wakanda that brought in Black Panther, and lurking behind the scenes through all of this, ready to take over, is Ultron. Thanos has nothing to do with the current game, wouldn't make sense with the current narrative. But once the Kree invasion is over, then someone like Thanos would make sense. Thanos will land it. MODOK, this game deserves the biggest face palm in the world every week. Sub Chase. Bucky coming to the game. As stated by Miller, Laker Nation, the most reliable leaker in the Avengers community, he believes personally that Bucky is the next playable hero. Now, we already know from leaks that they have been working on Bucky, so that's definitely a thing. We have voice lines directly referencing Bucky in combat. We're just waiting for him to actually officially be revealed. And according to Miller, he's next. Fortnite had the realistic looking play it. Feel like some of James' takedowns is a waste of opportunity because a lot of them are copy and pasted. Well, that was the point. They wanted to get out of character relatively quickly, and they're like, oh, well, just do an echo. Most Avengers should just give Winter Soldiers and Marvel Studio outfits from Avengers Endgame, Infinity War, and Civil War. Black year in game in college, Damson. Only Kratos can beat Thanos in hand-to-hand. I don't think that's true. I think a lot of people can beat Thanos in a hand-to-hand fight. Fiction is a big place. Why they say that Iron Man 3 skin was new? I'm still operating on a theory that they posted the wrong tweet. My current theory is that they accidentally posted an old Iron Man 3 shipment skin tweet, and they haven't realized it yet. Hey, with the MCU did the Hawk, same. Same. I don't like goofy weak Hawk. I don't like Hawk doing dabs and just happy-go-lucky getting embarrassed by everybody. I want a Hawk where he's like a legitimate threat, a powerhouse. Pretty much after Avengers 1, Age of Ultron really is when Hawk peaked. That's when it started kind of going downhill. I think he was at his best in Avengers 1. And then it was just all downhill from there. Will Bucky be able to use Cap's shield too? Currently, nobody can use Captain America's shield, so that should be the same. You want Edward Norton Hawk? Can you please get the 2008 Hawk skin? I think they said something about how the challenge with the Hawk skins are that a lot of them, you know, look the same. I think the problem is they're not willing to change Hawk's character model. Patrol mode, what about it? Edward Norton Hawk would be filthy. It would look amazing as an accurate skin. Assuming it was accurate, it would look amazing. DC's going to take over. Bruh, DC just tanked a $100 million film. DC can't even get one movie out. Oh, the DC is holy. DC's down tremendous. Bob will troll like usual. Absolutely. Do you have any update on patrol mode? Not since the if you missed my update from Miller, I think it was last week. Join in progress is currently in testing, and patrol mode is still a thing. Are we ever getting weapon skins? I mean, they kind of already have done it. So yeah, so yes. Not for sale necessarily. Like Captain America has had some different shields. Thor, Jane Foster has the Unda yarn. When you wear the Valkyrie outfit, Mjolnir, her standard Mjolnir becomes the Unda yarn. It also changes during her ultimate. They gave Thor MCU Mjolnir. Tromo during progress email should have already been a game at launch. Yep, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. So no point looking back. Can't travel through time and fix it. As long as they add stuff going forward, I'm good with that. What does this DC speak of? Never heard of it. OT and array boss and Avengers. Hell, so hard to beat with random players. That is why I have a policy of not matchmaking the raid. Hopefully she all goes baddie. I hear she is. Really hoping we could give Cap his MCU shield with any outfit. They do need to add some customization for their cosmetics. Gotham Knights is rolling out customization for their skins as well. Obviously, Future Revolution has a big customization system. The ability to customize skins in Avengers would definitely help. You kind of any player, that's a win. Hey, that Black Adam is a hero, kind of. I mean, it's The Rock, so you know he was like, well, he's like an anti-hero. Appreciate that sub, man. Let's welcome to Durag gang. They wouldn't be able to make they wouldn't want to make it work if he was just a straight up villain. You know, because the audience, you know, wouldn't be able to relate to it. That's the thinking. Miss anything good? Not yet. They made it too hard to get to 175. Not too hard, just too drawn out. Which they did because they have no content. The reason why it takes so long to get to 175, and they very quickly patched all of the fast ways to get to 175, is because there's no content, and they think that if people can get to 175 easily, then they'll just leave the game. Finding the Rock in another movie, yeah. I am a sucker for a big budget action movie starring The Rock. I will watch anything of the sort. That's just me. Do not expect the MCU Jane skin to come out. And content we get right now, free nameplates every Thursday. Play late at night randoms are pretty decent in your opinion. Most good players just got work, so they can't play until they get off. I wouldn't even bother doing a raid unless it was the elite raid. I could see the skill level being a bit higher, but I just would not bother. Shot the rock slimp, damn right. Finished the events way too quick, left with nothing to do. Yeah, and to make matters worse, they basically tricked people with the event thing. They heard people wanted it. They knew people wanted it. They had to be convinced to give solo players a path to 175. So they did the shipments, but then they designed the shipments in a way that they don't give fast power level increases. And Fate Walker did the math. Shout out to Fate Walker. If you only played the events, if you did not touch like intended, if you did not touch the OOT, you didn't touch the raid, it would take you 6 months to hit 175 per character if you only played the events, which is insane. I understand them feeling the need to time gate stuff because to make up for their lack of content and how slow their pipeline is, but that's a bit extreme. That was downside solo 175s. Now it's not acceptable players at 150. Many have never been through the OT raid. Yep. People are going to leave the game once the Gotham Knights hit. They got customized skins. Feel the same about Andrew. Had you watching a movie about Facebook? Gotham Knights will be slightly better. How much? What would you think the shipment skin? They already revealed it. If you missed it, if you're just coming in and you missed the shipment skin reveal, the next shipment skin is Iron Man 3. Again, they are recycling the Iron Man 3 skin with no explanation. I still half think they tweeted it by accident, but they have not corrected it by now. So I'm assuming it is intentional. 6 months to create a Thor skin with a new ultimate. Except your Fate Walker. PJ sub Phil Bosch, welcome to Durag Gang. Bring back time travel. Time travel. That was the one time people were actually playing the raid consistently. Like when the time travel cheese was still a thing. Like I remember me personally, a lot of people, they had all these raid groups popping off. Everybody was playing the raid. Soon as they patched it, Ghost Town. Tweeted as intended. Tech on Anami event. Can you stack the Adeptus? I don't think you're. They said, Alex said that they're working to make sure you can't do that anymore, and so far you have not been able to do that anymore. But we'll see when the event comes out. Do you think they changed Talk's motto? No. Am I going to play Saints Row? Maybe. Avengers will be here long after Gotham Knights is forgotten. It is a live service game. As long as it doesn't get shut down, it'll still be here. Play like crazy when the time travel is a thing. Yeah, same. Weird. When there's no excessive time gating, people like to play the game. That's what I don't get. Like, even if you got to 175, they're still building. You still have to, there's so much RNG. You would keep playing to get the right builds, the right stat rolls and everything like that. That's what they don't seem to understand. Like, if you made the raid rewarding, people would just keep, the end game players would keep playing it. Next event is Tachyon Anomaly. But because it's not rewarding, like they only give you one piece of gear after your weekly completion, so there's no reason to play it again unless your save's coming. And then once you get your level upgrade, you're done until next week. Like it's excessive. Is there any way to avoid the Maka nuke? Yeah, all the pillars, the pillars that they have in the environment are there specifically so that you don't get nuked. You thought the reopen? Nope. They are bringing it back. The new shipment, their words, not mine, new shipment is Iron Man 3. You want your own Marvel game that lets you create your own Avenger? True. Do you think all the skins we saw of Gotham Knights will be paid with real money? They have said that you'll be able to earn skins in game. They have some skins that are pre-order bonuses, but you're earning skins in game. This is not a live service game. I got an error message saying could not find Scarlet Witch. That's interesting. You have a screenshot? No new event in a year, no new content in 8 months. Only character is 8 months. The Echo. Wonder if Bucky's throw his knife. So they re-released Iron Man 3, made it more expensive. There's no more 50 unit shipment. That's the change. Laajune videos helped you out a lot in your Avengers journey. Appreciate you. Been having trouble getting to 175. Need some help. Exclamation mark level up in the chat. We'll tell you everything you need to know about leveling up in Marvel's Avengers. Developers are the problem, not the game. I mean, Scarlet Witch. I mean, we already knew Scarlet Witch was in the universe. If you go to Wakanda and trigger Zawavari conversations, he directly references Scarlet Witch. So we already knew she was, in the universe. They said Avenger server that bought skins lose everything. You'll probably be able to have the skins offline. They would have to do it in a patch though, because right now you would lose them. Basically no content since Wakanda dropped. Well, that's not true. They dropped the raid in Spider-Man, and the raid came after Wakanda. Time travel cheese was this? It was a way to get rid of the time gating from the raid. You would pay to see the content pipeline so backed up. Yeah, Miller gets a peek at it. I love to see all the stuff that he hasn't shown us. When are we most likely going to see War Machine? Maybe next year. But we get Quicksilver. I really want more speedsters in gaming in general. Quicksilver would be awesome. Marvel Zero content Avengers. Is Blue Beetle movie canceled? As far as I know, it's still on. Ant-Man and Wasp, Captain Marvel next year. Definitely Captain Marvel. And I think Doctor Strange. When do you think Patrol Mode will be out? Maybe December. Captain Marvel is Xbox only. There are no platform exclusive content anymore. There's no more plans to have console exclusive content. And if they were, they would definitely not make it exclusive to Xbox. They have confirmed no more console exclusive stuff. All content, all heroes are for every platform going forward. What about Flash and Marvel's Avengers? Don't think they can legally make. If they can't make Jane Foster MCU skin happen, they definitely can't make a DC character crossover happen. But Quicksilver is the Marvel version of the Flash, so there could always be that. All right, it is 2 o'clock my time, and No dev blog yet. Oh my god. Jay Shockwise already trolling that Thor suit. Let me check the Reddit. See if Nick posted anything. No new comments from Nick. All right, so I guess we're checking back tomorrow. Thanks to everyone for hanging out. We'll be back here tomorrow to see if there's any new content updates. Hopefully they have something. I'm gonna watch the Gotham Knights video, and then I'll do something for that as well. Bye, be safe. I'm Stat the Gamer.